It's brew day. Not just yet. So we're getting ready to set up for another brew day, and I decided we needed a serious upgrade from our little handy dandy portable table. Everything in today's project is a low to no cost. We've gotten several things from, like, our table was in the trash pile. Thanks, Rebecca. And our casters were from another project. We removed those. I realized that our table is going to be pretty heavy. We're going to try these. It may not work, but it doesn't have far to go. So I'm a little short for this bar. So we're going to have to lower it a good bit, probably about counter height. So we're going to take 10.5 inches off the bottom to allow for just the right amount for the casters. Maybe you won't have to fix that later. Let's get started. We are beginning our project by removing the braces from the legs. This is going to be a little bit easier to cut off the table. So we're going to take one by one off so that we can still kind of keep the structure. This is going to be much easier to make our mark on the chop saw right here. So we'll go ahead and measure how far we want to shorten our leg. Get ready to make our cut. No fingers were lost in the making of this video. There it is. We've made our first cut, and now we're putting this leg back on. We're going to leave them a little loose until we put our braces on there, so that way we can square it up. We also changed our screws from this Phillips to these torque heads, because these Phillips were stripping out. Now that we got all our cuts made, we're going to put in the rest of our screws. We're going to make sure it's squared up, and then we're going to tighten up these screws. This pressure treated wood is a little bowed, so we're having to kind of pull it in a little bit. We got all our braces up. Now we're going to add our casters. We're centering them up on each one. So you're probably wondering why we left this open. We're going to turn it on its side, and we're going to have paneling. Some Some more free stuff. This is some leftover siding that we had from sawmilling last summer. We're just gonna clean it up a little bit, have a little bit of sawdust left on it. Make our cut. I love the look of this rough cut. It's perfect for this bar. We got our last board cut and we're getting ready to fasten it down. A wire brush does a great job of knocking off the loose sawdust. We're going to fasten these down with a 1-inch brad. Just kidding. The nails were a little short, so we're going to use some screws. I'm going to have to pre-drill our holes because this rough cut is a little dry. I think I like the aesthetic of how it is right now, so we're probably going to keep it this way, but that might change. It's done. We went from this to this. I think it's a pretty good upgrade. By no means am I a master craftsman. I'm just a girl who wants a pretty bar to brew my beer on. This whole project basically costs $0. It's amazing what you can find laying around. Stay tuned for its first debut on our peanut butter cup stout. I can't wait.